Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more. It's a running room. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Bell. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Dogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's looking deep. He got him. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Making side adjustments here. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kentucky's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Basic connection. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Pass completion, moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Send the tight end in motion. Handoff to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Back to pass, it's Stockton. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 30. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
So that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he's... And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The quick out. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Branch. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. They just keep firing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Frazier. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Dogs are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground and try to pick up the first. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. They'll leave it with him. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
So nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
To the air, it's Stockton. Now adjusting. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in third and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw at Stockton. Right on the money. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Power football with the run. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. So let's see how play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. To throw, it's Allen. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Thomas.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Give to the running back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the spot.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Hunt is on its way. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. Running into the open space. Touchdown, Georgia! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
It's now 3rd down.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Got a man. It's Humphries. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Snap in the shotgun. Big fella moving. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Dogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it, fired, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. I think at this point you might as well try to throw the ball down the field because this Dog defense is not giving an inch.
They don't give an inch. They hunt the whole entire game. And they're all highly recruited kids. They're all talented. They're all going to get drafted. But they play for each other. They play with fight. They play with aggression. And that's why you always see them near the top of the defenses in all of college football.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over San Diego State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and win a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Needing to move the chains. Here comes Kentucky on 4th. Plucks it out of the air. He's pushed out of bounds. Couldn't quite get to the 1st down marker, and they'll give up the ball. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. On the ground, it's Frazier. Breaks the tackle. He's now got 78 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.